Capricorn, what's going on? Thank you guys so much for being here, Capricorn. This will be your general messages for the 1st through the 15th of August, so roughly the first half of August. Sorry about being a couple of days late with these readings, but I was really getting those love readings out, and you know, I wanted to make sure that you guys got those messages. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look and see what the energies have for you for the first half of August. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I feel like Venus, yeah. This will all be for you. The messages don't resonate to everyone because these are very general, so just keep that in mind. If the messages don't resonate, check out your other signs, or come back a little later. Oh wow, right away. All right. So the energy we have here is sixth house energy, routine. We have third house energy, messages. And we also have Neptune, sacrifice. Okay. Capricorn, I'm sensing really, really big energies here with this, okay? For a lot of things, Capricorn, I really feel like you guys, for this time frame, are kind of getting caught up in just the routine of everyday life, you know, just the regular hustle and bustle of how things go and how things flow within life. You know, whether that's, you know, you're really like just on this whole monotonous thing where, you know, you wake up, you get the kids to school, you do everything else that you need to do, and you come home and you cook, and you know, you pay bills and you rest, right? And like that's your life. But I really feel like you are going to be there's going to be certain information that comes through to you, okay? And this information really could come from your intuition. I feel like for a lot of you, out of the blue, your intuitive self is kind of letting you know, like, listen, you know, it's time to really shake things up a little bit. You know, it's time to maybe, you know, kind of sacrifice your routine in order to really just kind of shake things up and kind of get you out of this, not to say that you're in a funk or in a depression, but it's more so like just kind of, it's really just trying to bust your routine open. And, you know, show you something new. There's energies that are really coming through that want to show you something new. A new way to skin a cat, maybe, right? How the saying goes. But anyways, with that newness or with that freshness, there is something that you are going to have to let go of, something that you are going to have to sacrifice, okay? I hope you guys can hear me okay. Like, I'm wearing one of those shirts where it's like the collar is right on my neck. I'm a little conscious about this to me. Hopefully that's a little better. Or maybe there was no change at all. Maybe for some of you, there has been no change for just a very, very long time. And maybe somebody comes in to like kind of criticize that, right? Whether you're going to be hearing these messages intuitively, or someone comes in to say, hey, you know, you could really shake things up by doing this, Capricorn. And it's like, yeah, you could, but, you know, there's a part of this routine that has just become second nature to you. And, you know, are you willing to sacrifice technically kind of second nature into learning something new? Let's take a look at some signs from Spirit. Okay, we have beard, maturity, all right, thank you, Spirit. Let me pick up this next card. And then we also have the color violet, intuitive, spiritual, self-aware. Yes, that's what I've been saying. So really what's really happening here is, yes, you guys have really gotten into a routine. If you are a man or a woman of a certain age, then, you know, you already know, and you've already grown into this maturity to where you've understood that, okay, you know, I've done things, this is the way that things have been all my life, right? But now all of a sudden there's these new intuitive feelings, there's this new sense of where I am in the world, or where I am in the universe. And you know, I no longer can really operate, you know, the way I've been operating. And so you're going to have to kind of let go of yourself even a little bit. Not necessarily like in a self-sacrificing way, like where you totally just, you know, cave in, right? But, you know, maybe there's just one thing that you might switch up, you know, within the routine. Maybe you're starting with that. Maybe you're thinking, okay, well, there's one thing that I can switch up. There's, you know, there's one thing that I don't have to do exactly in order. And Capricorn, I feel like that is you a lot of times, Capricorn. You know, you guys are definitely, you know, the ones who like to really follow steps, follow steps to a certain outcome. But I feel like there's going to be a change up in step here. You know, it's still going to get you to an even brighter outcome. For others of you, you don't even really necessarily know the magnitude of the things this is going to bring you, right? But more importantly, it's definitely going to bring you more in touch with yourself. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot, see what the tarot has to add here. You guys know what the deal is. I hope you can see everything. Hope everything is, yeah, everything is in frame. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the central energy that we have here, excuse me, is the Empress. Ooh, wow. So a lot of you could be receiving a lot of advice at this time from a motherly or a figure of like matriarch in the family, you know, like the oldest woman in the family. You know, she may be imparting some words of wisdom to you, ultimately to, you know, allow you to be able to grow and mature in your own talents. Okay. Others of you, Capricorn, this is where some of you may be discovering that you could be with a child. And I don't mean that in a negative way. You know, that might be actually kind of the wrench that's really been thrown here in the routine. You know, you've been going and going, and you've been working and working, right? And then now all of a sudden you may be faced with the idea of, whoa, I have to be a mother, or whoa, I have to be a parent, you know? And that's just making you rethink things. It's making you evaluate things as far as what you feel, and maybe even the things that you really wanted, okay? Now, at some point, oh, okay, I can't even pick it up. Now, at some point in the past here, yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. So, there was a truth that you discovered, or there was a particular idea that you may have had. For others of you, okay, for others of you, this may, again, speak to just how recently in the past you may have discovered something. You know, you may be pretty far along within this particular pregnancy, if that is your case. And, you know, you're really, you know, putting to work in the now that truth that you discovered, or the work that was needed to do to kind of, you know, go along with what was just discovered, or what information was given to you. Now, for others, this is just speaking to that advice that this mother figure, right, or that this I almost feel like just a parent-like figure has imparted on you. Now, for some of you, this is where this particular parent, I feel like maybe they are no longer with us, but you still feel them in your energy. And they've been speaking to you, and they've been making you aware of things. Okay. So now we have the Hierophant. Okay. So what this Hierophant is letting me know here is that I really feel like there is someone, oh, okay. For some of you who are maybe experiencing, you know, a pregnancy, I feel like your other partner is coming forward towards you, or they may be talking about being more committed to you. This is where you are coming to terms with the idea of having to be committed to another life for the rest of your life, you know, if you choose to be a parent. And then for others of you, this is where, like I said, someone else, like your partner or maybe someone that you're talking to, is stepping forward to you to speak their truth about how they really feel about you. And really not even what they feel about you, but also what their intentions are with you. And I do feel here with the Hierophant next to the Empress is that they are they're trying to seek some sort of union. They're trying to seek some sort of contract with you, or some sort of merger with you in a way. But there's love in between the two of you, but it's more so about the love that's growing on the inside of you. So you guys might be coming together to birth forth some sort of brainchild as well, not just maybe not a literal child. Okay, the Princess of Cups. So the Princess of Cups comes here. What I see when I look at this information is I almost see that, I almost feel like this is the child. Some of you, you're about to have a water sign child who is very expressive, very intuitive, and also very creative. Okay, and your responsibility will be to help them nurture all of those positive aspects of themselves, so that they can mature, of course, into the Night King and Night Queen and King and so forth and so on, or whatever. But anyways, you know, this is definitely, for some of you, this is that child that we're speaking of. It doesn't have to be a water sign child, but for most of you, it will be. For most of you, this is where that child just is. If they're not a water sign child, again, they're just very intuitive, creative, and expressive. Okay. For some of you, the person that you're dealing with already, if this person is coming forward towards you to seek some type of like union, wedding with you or anything like that, maybe they already come with a child, or maybe you already come with a child, and you're really actually surprised that there's someone here that is willing to look past that. And you know, it really blows your mind here. It really blows your mind on the idea of, wait a minute, I thought people didn't like people with kids. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. I'm starting to understand here. We have the Three of Swords coming up here at the base of the deck, or excuse me, at the base of the reading. The Three of Swords here is letting me know that there's a lot of disappointments that you have healed from. The reason why you do keep things so structured and so linear and so monotonous and on a routine is because, you know, there's this fear of being disappointed again. You know, it's like, I can't be disappointed with a routine, right? A routine is a routine that can be counted on and can be trusted, right? I can't be disappointed with that. But I'm also looking here at 2 3s. I'm also looking at 2 3s. So what this is telling me here is that for a lot of you, this may be some energy that you may be just getting over, or that honestly, kind of on like the shadow side of you, I feel like, you know, you're still dealing with a lot of that. You're still dealing with that, with a lot of that. And even you trying to heal yourself from some sort of past situation, I feel like for a lot of you, that has even become a part of your routine, because every night before you go to sleep, you know, that person or that thought or that situation, it replays in your mind. The Eight of Cups. Oh. Eight of Cups is letting me know that you're willing to walk away from all of that hurt and pain, all of that misery that you've been holding on to. That's what you're needing to sacrifice here. That's what you're needing to let go and walk away of. Okay? Someone is coming forward towards you to let you know that they're, that they're being honest with their intentions with you, but you don't necessarily trust that all the way. But you're walking away from those feelings, from those lower vibrational feelings, and you're going to be sacrificing that and letting all of that go, because there's, you're recognizing how truthful someone else is being. And also, again, there may be a child involved here. Or if there's not a child involved, is where this person is making you open up to how emotionally expressive and creative and intuitive that you really are. Okay, your hopes and fears is the Five of Swords. So there's there's a fear here of like making people upset by your decision to kind of change things up. But the thing about it is that you actually hold all the power. You can change things up. You can shake things up. This is your life. This is your situation. You can do that. But when you have people that are in your corner or people that are in your environment that are rooting for a particular outcome, and then you switch up that outcome, and it's like they're not going to be necessarily understanding of that. They may be happy for you because, they may be happy for you, but maybe disappointed that, the situation could not come to a point to where everyone could agree. And honestly, I mean, I just really, what I'm seeing so far is that, you with you walking away from all of that disappointment, it's not really going to phase you that much. Yeah, it's going to hurt you as well that, you can't reach a point of understanding. Or, you're afraid as well that you won't be able to reach a point of understanding. You're afraid that, no one's going to get the reasons why I'm trying to do this or why I'm trying to tweak this. Like, no one's going to really understand it. No one's really going to get it. Excuse me. The card in the outcome is the Ten of Cups. Oh, beautiful. Oh my God, Capricorn. Capricorn. The Ten of Cups comes out here in the outcome card. So this lets me know that just by you switching up and kind of tweaking the routine a little bit and, but not in a selfish way. See, it's like you're not doing it in a selfish way. You're doing it because, someone brought an idea to you that they say, hey, this might work. And you actually opened up and came from a place of love instead of a place of disappointment, because you saw where they were telling the truth. Maybe they showed you proof about how maybe things worked for them, and then you tried it, right? And things were working, right? But things were working a little better, okay? But the people around you didn't understand. But look, in the outcome here, we have the Ten of Cups, and it's on the same line here as this Ace of Swords. So we can trust that this Ten of Cups that's coming forward in the outcome is going to be a Ten of Cups that you can actually, put some belief in, right? And that you can actually, rationalize as well. What's the card under the deck? The card under the deck is the Emperor. Go ahead, Capricorn. So look at there. That Emperor energy is letting me know that, yeah, once you realize the truth of a matter, of a situation, or once someone has brought some sort of new, fresh, brand new idea and perspective to you, and once you decided to not be so heartbroken over things that have disappointed you in the past, and you actually started to, operate from a place of, hey, I have the power here. I can actually make the changes that I need to make, and I really don't have to worry. Of course, I'll be upset that everyone can't agree on the why I'm doing it, but the fact of the matter is, it's you. It's you needing to make a certain sacrifice. It's you needing to make a certain tweak, maybe, in the routine. And having the maturity to say, okay, you know what, I can still do this and still be a good person. I can do this and still do it and operate from a place of love. I can let people know. I didn't even have to let you guys know what I was doing, but I let you know what I was doing because you guys have been in my corner and you guys have been rooting for me, and things, yes, have been working, but I see where something else could work a little bit better somewhere else. And if you don't agree with it, then okay, that's fine, but I'm still going to do what I need to do. And that Ten of Cups is going to be there waiting for me. So, Capricorn, these are your messages right here. I want to thank you guys so much again for just all the likes and the shares and the subscribes. Thank you guys so much for all of the comments. Like, the comments are amazing. Thank you guys. So I'll see you guys later on in August. I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.